It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Smith. Low right side finds Bash. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Get it, 49, flip it off, 49.
They give left side to Genty. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to Genty. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
Another give here to Genty. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring with guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go. Get ready to get set up. We're good.
First down, Smith to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Takes out a one-stop. Breaks another tackle, but the ball's out. The ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling in away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the Raiders get to it. Nothing after the fumble, partner, but they are going to be set up with an immediate 1st and goal. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, this is a very worrying start to this game.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
Ready, set. Check 58.
Dempsey again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the turnover into a lead. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Putting the receiver in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Buying some time right. Nice gain left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys trim the lead to 1.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
Hey, I know it's early, but that's a block that's going to have some repercussions here later on. Trust me. That little chart that those coaches look at to help determine, do I go for 2, do I kick it? Well, it now just got on speed dial and ramped up, because when you miss an extra point early, it always seems to affect that decision-making later.
At their own 27-yard line.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck. It's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. Green Egg set.
Smith to the air now. Completed left side to Thomas. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a pickup of 3.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. You take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Smith. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, here we go. Get on me. Get us on. Like Jackson, watch the back on this play. Line.
Smith. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, here we go, hey. Pearson, 13 next. Rush in.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's another Raiders first down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, Smith. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on third, Smith. Nash hauls it in. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
For the Raider field goal, a 54-yard attempt.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're not even set.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Hey, go flip her up. You're not even set.
From the 17. And the defender comes away with it. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. They'll cobble together a yard there. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Dak out of the pistol. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Jeanty from the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Smith on first down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. That's complete to the back. Ashton Jeanty. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first one it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
No ball, no ball, no ball. Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Giving this to Jeanty. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. It's a screen play to Jeanty. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead to 7. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock there into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. He's got a lead up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. They're now set for 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. Strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk-yard runs. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Give on second here to Blue. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one, and when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Middle.
gun. Here's Smith. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's in second.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
On first down, here's Smith. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for Raiders first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Smith setting the throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. And again, it's Smith. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the right side. Big gain downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Blue here from the pistol. He breaks the tackle. Saw the lead, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war, it feels like. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here we go, 46.
Here's 2nd and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. It looked to me like that was actually his primary read on the play partner, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Yeah, definitely some advanced scouting by this defense. They know that that running back can be dangerous as a pass receiver as well, like so many in the league today. This defense was ready. Offense wanted to create that matchup, but the defense, they were prepared, and they took it away.
And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Tony. Here's the ball. Hut.
And off to Genty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Smith back to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Indy. Alert. Here goes
Coming left is Genty. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
We often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Red snapping, night bank, drinks, bouncing to the groove.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, we go, Salon. Get ready to get Salon. Hey, trio left.
Smith to the air now. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready. 13 next. Straight.
3rd and long for him here. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The wind was in a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running back. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
On 2nd down, along with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, they take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Yeah, here we go. Kill.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. There's 5 on that play, maybe 5 more now on 3rd down.
That call right there was all about setting up an easier 3rd down. Sure, he could have potentially gotten the 1st down, Kate, but now you've opened up your playbook on 3rd down that much more.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because...
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burned them with the surprise play.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Nothing doing after the catch. Good gain on it. They're down to the 35. The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that 6th sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Dak to the air here. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. George Pickens the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
There we go,
First play is going to be a give to Jency. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to Jeanty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go.
Smith on 3rd and short. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Check 59.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Raiders first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Hey, ice.
Another give here to Jeanty. The big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Smith. Setting up the screen. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Here's what it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Ready? 90%. Sunday here, Sunday. Hey, it's a clip.
Counter give to Jeanty. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs at that point. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Good shot.
From the gun, Smith. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 27, Cowboys 20.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Blue running to the right. Running in his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 7 and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All on the 45, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun is Prescott. Chased out to his right. Hauled in by Lamb, right side.
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your door.
right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo.